Mm-hmm.
They don't come at night because of the, you know what I mean? Anyways, ready. Officer Joe Silva with the Stockton Police Department. What can you share with us about the most recent homicide in Stockton?
Yesterday, right before 5 p.m., our officers responded out to the 8100 block of West Lane on a report of a person shot. And when officers arrived, they located a 20-year-old man who was suffering from a gunshot wound. And when medics arrived, unfortunately, they pronounced him deceased at the scene. So with that, we called out our homicide team. We've been working on this all throughout the night. And right now, we don't have a motive for this shooting or any releasable suspect information.
Um, in terms of this area, this is an area we're familiar with as porters, but as police officers, is this a neighborhood where officers often respond to?
Yes, this is a high crime neighborhood. Just going back to last March, we had 4 people shot right in that same area. And unfortunately, one person died as his family members was trying to drive him to the hospital. So that area is going to be receiving some additional attention from the police department in ways of additional patrol officers patrolling that neighborhood, along with some of our task force detectives that'll be focusing in on that area just so that we could try to provide some type of relief to that community and try to reduce the gun violence.
And from what we understand, usually the neighborhood impact team visits. So is that something that the police department
Yeah.
has planned?
Yes, so our neighborhood impact team will also be visiting that area this week along with our department chaplains, just going out door to door, listening to people's concerns and just trying to reassure them that we're going to do everything that we can here at the police department to reduce gun violence in that area.
All right. And then for people who live there, because we've talked to countless number of people who say, this is a place where they avoid, especially at night. What can you share with them in terms of keeping safe and helping police keep the neighborhood safe?
Yes, a lot of times let me back up. So a lot of times where you have, I'm sorry. So a lot of times when there's this, let me see. So whenever we see gun violence occurring out in that area, a lot of people are reluctant to come up and talk to an officer or detective at the scene of a shooting or a homicide just because they're fearful for retaliation, because in that area historically there's a lot of group or gang violence that does occur. So that's why we're going to be out this week educating people how they can report crimes anonymously through the police department through Stockton Crime Stoppers.
Right. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think that's it.
Okay. How about you? Anything else? Okay. Arlene, Arlene.
No.
How do you spell it?
Airline, like in the
Oh, really?
planes.
That's how you spell it? Okay, so Arlene.
Airline, yes.
A-I-R.
No, Arline.
How do you spell your name?
Airline. Arline.
Oh, okay. But I get it. So, Arlene, what's your last name?
Limon.
Limon, Limon.
Yeah.
I got that right. So, Miss Arlene, you've lived here for around this area for how long?
Oh, God, I've been here for 80 years.
And then, what have you seen, or what living in this area? What are your concerns?
Oh, there's a lot of concerns, honey, because too much violence. And I'm serious. It needs to be done, something about it.
And we know that a 20-year-old recently died here.
I know. 2 days or a day ago.
Yeah. How does it make you feel?
Terrible. It's horrible. I'm afraid to come out, but I'm come right now. It's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
But it's really bad to come out.
We've heard that a lot of people don't come out at night because of that.
I don't. No way. No.
You stay indoors, or you just try to stay away from this area?
No. Well, I'm an old lady, so I just go to bed at 5 o'clock. I'm in bed.
What do you think needs to happen in order to, keep people safe here?
I think that we need to get organized in our community. Everybody try to help each other and clean up this area. I mean, look at the store we had there. Trusting them. Selling food that was already,
Expired?
Expired.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. And lot of things, honey.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Arlene, that you're going through this, and I know, like, most recently there was also a number of people shot at and then one died.
Oh yes, I heard. I was right there across the street. I live across the street. Yes.
All right, Arlene, is there anything else that you'd like to add? Oh, how do you feel about the extra police presence?
Well, that's okay. They come every day.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, and lately it's been real quiet.
That's good. So more police presence, and so it's been quieter.
Well, it would be okay if all the whole community would get together, and we don't need the police. We need them for emergencies, and somebody really gets hurt. But we need our people around the community to help each other. I'm not a good talker, but
No, I get it. Yeah. If
You
the
know.
community comes together, then there would
We
be no
need-
need.
yes, we
police.
need to get something organized in our community.
Thank
Yes.
you, Arlene. Anything
Okay.
Yeah.
else? Just your and so how many shootings have you seen?
Oh, I ain't really seen them, but you hear them.
So how many have you heard of?
7, 8.
How does it make
Nine.
you feel knowing that there's
Scary.
What do you want to happen?
I want to move.
You want to move?
Yeah, I want to move.
Oh, I'm so
It's
sorry.
scary for me right here on this corner.
Yeah.
Please help me. I want to go into a 2-bedroom with my son. I don't want to be here right here on this corner.
What's your name, ma'am?
Tonette Bills.
How do you spell that?
Tony?
Toni?
Yeah,
And then how do you spell your last name?
Bills. Beals.
All right. Well,
It's dangerous for me right here on the corner with all these shootings and killings. I want to move into a 2-bedroom on the other side of the street.
I hope you do.
Thank you, because I don't need to be here like that.
Yeah, that be safer.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.